Hi, hello, welcome to Dr. Zahir Math. So, in today's session, we are going to learn section 5.5 properties of a definite integral. Okay, right. So, in this exercise, we are going to study two things. One is express as single integral or one integral. This is the first type of questions I'm going to teach you. The second set of question I'm going to teach you is how to use, or just we say, mean value theorem. And in this mean value theorem, one more step we will find out, that is average value of a function, right? So this is very important for 2 marks question, and this is very important for 4 or 6 marks questions in the midterm or final exams. So please keep in your mind. So these two questions are very important. Keep in your mind, they are not just theory, they are very crucial tools for solving practical calculus problems in your engineering. So take your pen, open your textbook or notebook or iPad. Let's begin this exercise 5.5. Right. What is the first question? Express as one integral 5 to 1, right? Integral 5 to 1 f of x dx plus integral minus 3 to 5 f of x dx. First look at this integral and look at their limits also. Look here, there is a number. You just draw a small real line. Okay, right. This is 0, but it is not given. It is just close. Don't put 0, but it is not given. Okay, if it is given, just mark it. Where is its 1? Its 1 is here. And where is 5? 5 is here. So we marked 1, we marked 5. The next is we marked 5, the remaining is minus 3. So just put it like this first. Okay. The very first step you have to do is always the lower limits must be smaller. The lower limit must be smaller. Keep in your mind. The first you need to observe is this step. The lower limit must be smaller. What is the meaning of this? Look at the first integral. The first integral is integral 5 to 1. So the lower limit is a bigger one. Can you see that? Yes. So what we are going to do, we are going to write this as 1 to 5. I told you in the last videos or last exercise, if you change the limit, suppose you have 1 to 5, if you change as 5 to 1, automatically the value of the integral will be what? Minus. Whatever it may be. Suppose you have 5 to 1 and you are changing it to 1 to 5, it will be also minus. Now we change upper to lower and lower to upper, so you will get a minus f of x dx plus, look at this one, it is minus 3 and this is 5. This is the smaller value and this is the big value. So no problem, just write it minus 3 to 5 f of x dx. Now you just see that. Is there any possibility to combine? Combine in the sense minus 3 to 1, 1 to 5, something like that. If it is not able to combine, leave it. Now this is 1 to 5, this is the portion, right? But minus 3 to 5 from this portion to this portion. So there is a in between, one point is there which is 1. So what I'm going to do, minus integral 1 to 5 f of x dx and then plus, I am going to run this integral in minus 3 to 1 and 1 to 5. So I'm writing this as minus 3 to 1 f of x dx plus integral 1 to 5 f of x dx. Teacher, how is it possible? Look at the real line which is going from minus 3 to 5. In between there is a point 1. So I'm going from minus 3 to 1 and then 1 to 5 I'm going. Right, this is the maximum simplification, we can do it. Let's see how it's going on. So it is integral 1 to 5 with negative sign f of x dx plus this is integral minus 3 to 1 f of x dx plus integral 1 to 5 f of x dx. Wow, look at here. This and this are same integral, but one with positive sign and another with negative sign. If it is like this, what happens? It gets cancelled. So what is your resulting answer? Your resulting answer is integral minus 3 to 1 f of x dx. So what is the first step we followed? We first followed is, you need to remember, we followed first step is lower limits must be smaller. This is the first point you need to follow. Lower limits must be smaller. What is lower limit? This is called lower limit and this is called upper limit. Must be smaller. And the second thing, if the problem is not able to complete in this step, what we need to do? Draw the real line and try to adjust the steps. Try to adjust the steps. If these two steps you followed, definitely you can express this 2 integral. Look at here. This 2 integral as a 1 integral. 1 integral means what? Just you have like this, only 1 integral. But here how many integrals we have? 2. This is 1 and this is 2, right? Now look at your final answer. Is it 1 integral or 2 integrals? This is going to be plus, okay, right? This is only 1 integral. Okay, let me do one more question, right? Not one more, many questions I'm going to do, because if you have a lot of practice in this, and definitely you will get some ideas. Okay, right. Let's go to the next question. Next question is integral 4 to 1 f of x dx, 6 to 4 f of x dx. Let me start this one. Integral 4 to 1 f of x dx plus integral 6 to 4 f of x dx. Right. Is the lower limit is less number between compared to 4 and 1? No. So I'm going to change this as 1 to 4 f of x dx plus, is the lower limit is smaller one? No. I'm going to write it as 4 to 6 f of x dx. Okay, right. Now look at here, 1 to 4, 4 to 6. But there is a minus here and there is a minus here. I'm going to take Amil Mushtarak, which is common term, as minus. So I will get what? Integral 1 to 4 f of x dx plus integral 4 to 6 f of x dx. Look here, you're going from 1 and to 4, and from 4 you're going to 6. So it is straight directly going what? 1 to 6 with negative sign. Integral 1 to 6 f of x dx. Okay, so it's going to be a single integral. This is also correct answer. No teacher, I don't want to write with minus. No problem. You can write this as 6 to 1 f of x dx, because if I write 1 to 6 as 6 to 1, there is a minus. This minus and this minus going to become what? Plus. Okay, right. So even if you want to do with the graph, you can also check this one. Here is 1 and here is 4 and here is 6. This is 0. Let me say like this. Okay. So it is given 1 to 6 is your complete integral. Right. Let's go to the next question. Right. The next question is minus 2 to 6 f of x dx expressed as a single integral. Right. Again here, look here. This is also single integral. Keep in your mind. Our main target is, or the goal is, you have to express this it as a single integral. Right. Let's start this question. Integral minus 2 to 6 f of x dx minus integral minus 2 to 2 f of x dx. Okay. Right. Now, what is the idea I told you? Look here, smaller value, bigger value. Okay, good. Smaller value, bigger value, good. I cannot do anything, right? So if this method is not working out, draw a small real line. What are the numbers? Here is the 0, okay, but it is not given. Keep in your mind, don't write it. So this is just a point, you just remember. Here is minus 2, right? And here is plus 2, right? And here is 6, okay, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to write minus 2 to 6. We are going to write it as what? Look here, minus 2 to 6. There is an in-between point is there, right? So what I'm going to do, this one, I'm going to write it as minus 2 to plus 2 f of x dx, and then plus integral 2 to 6 f of x dx. Just put a bracket for this part. And this part I'm not touching, I'm writing as it is, which is minus integral minus 2 to plus 2 f of x dx. Okay, right. Now look at your steps. There is a plus f of x dx and there is a minus f of x dx with the same limit minus 2 to plus 2, and there is the same limit minus 2 to plus 2. What happens? It is going to get cancelled. This one and this one gets cancelled. So what is your final answer? Integral 2 to 6 f of x dx. So we expressed it as a single integral. Right? Okay, let's go to the next question. Express as single integral 0 to 4 f of x dx plus integral 7 to 4 f of x dx. So let's go to the solution. Integral 0 to 4 f of x dx plus integral 4 to 7 f of x dx. Small number, big number, small number, big number. So this method will not work out. Only the real line will work out. So let's start. Here 0 is there, 4 is there, and then 7 is there. Right? Now look here. The first one is 0 to 4. Right? This integral. The next integral is what? 4 to 7. This one. So there are two integrals. This is integral 1 and this is integral 2. We can make it as a single integral what? Integral 0 to 7 f of x dx. So from the picture or the diagram or the real line, we can write the answer directly. Right. Let's go to the next question. Express as single integral. Let me go to the solution. Okay, right. So integral 2 to minus 1 f of x dx plus integral minus 1 to 3 f of x dx. Look here, here big number, here small number. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to exchange this as minus 1 to 2. When I change this one, I will get minus. So which is f of x dx, and then plus integral minus 1 to 3 f of x dx. Again, I'm looking for the steps. There is nothing is working out, right? So let me draw the line first. Yes, here is 0, there is minus 1, there is a plus 2, and there is a plus 3. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do, look at here, this is minus 1 to 2, it's going from here to here. But minus 1 to 3, it is going from here to here, this one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this part as minus 1 to 3 plus, minus 1 to 2, right? And then plus 2 to 3, I'm going to write it. Okay, f of x dx is there. I just write it, no problem. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this one I'm not going to touch, minus 1 to 2 with negative sign f of x dx. So let me expand this one. Minus integral minus 1 to 2 f of x dx plus integral minus 1 to 2 f of x dx plus integral 2 to 3 f of x dx. Check it out, anything gets cancels. Right, you look here. Minus 1 to 2, minus 1 to 2. 1 with plus, 1 with minus. This gets cancels. So what is your final answer? Integral 2 to 3 f of x dx is going to become your final answer. Clear? 2 to 3 is going to become your final answer. This is going to be a single integral. Okay, right. Let's go to the next question. The next question is, right, integral 2 to 5, the same idea, f of x dx plus integral 5 to 2 f of x dx. What did I say? Always the lower limit will be what? Smaller number. This is a small number, this is a big number. This is a big number, but this is a small number. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this as it is, 2 to 5 f of x. But this one, I am going to change it as 2 to 5. So minus sign will come, f of x dx. Now what to do? Look at here. There is a 2 to 5 and there is a 2 to 5. Same number. One with plus and one with minus. what happens? It gets cancels. So finally it's equal to what? 0. Or you can also do direct answer. How? I'll tell you. So what are the numbers you have here? This is 0 for example. This is 2. This is 5. Only this number. So you are going 2 to 5 first. Okay. And again you are coming what? 5 to 2 again. So automatically you will get what? 0. You can write the answer directly. No problem. Let's go to the next theorem. Mean value theorem for the definite integral. So this is a very important theorem. Please keep in your mind. Okay. So in the quizzes and in the midterms, you can expect this question, mean value theorem question. What is that? If f is a continuous on a closed interval a comma b, you already studied what is continuous in calculus 1. And there is a number z in the open interval, a comma b, such that integral a to b f of x dx equals f of z b minus a. Very easy. This statement you need to memorize. Okay. Now the next definition you are going to see is average value of a function. This is also very important. What is the formula? 1 divided by b minus a times integral a to b f of x dx. This is the formula. Look at this one and this one. Sorry. Look at this part, integral a to b f of x dz. So when I cross multiply, you will go this one, see, b minus a. So f of z. So f of z is nothing but what? F average value, you can say like that. Let me use this idea, don't worry. Let's go to the question. Okay, right. What is the question? Given integral minus 4 to minus 1, 3 divided by x square dx is equal to 9 by 4. The value already given. Value or you can say simply answer already given. You no need to integrate. Keep in your mind. Answer already given. Only thing is you are going to find the number z. You are going to find the average value. That's it. Okay. Right. Let's start the solution. Already the word solution is there. So I'm not writing. Right. So what is the formula? The rule is integral a to b f of x dx is equal to f of z times b minus a, right? So this is your question. Keep in your mind. This is your question. So integral minus 1 to, the question is integral minus 4 to minus 1, 3 divided by x square into dx equals f of z times b minus a. What is your a? What is your b? Your a is this one and your b is this one. Your a is this one, b is this one. So a is equal to, which is minus 4, and b is equal to minus 1. Right. So let me write the values of a and b here. So b is minus 4, right? Sorry, b is minus 1. B is minus 1 minus your a is how much? Minus 4. So minus 4. Be careful. Minus of minus plus. Okay. This answer already given in the question. What is the answer given? 9 over 4. No need to integrate. This equals f of z times minus 1 plus 4, which is going to become what? 3. So you are going to calculate f of z. So this equals f of z equals, this is 9 by 4, this 3 is multiplying, so it will come as what? Divide. Or you can do one more thing also, easy steps. I'll cancel this 9 with 3 and this 3. This also you can do it. Otherwise you can use calculator. So f of z equals what? 3 over 4. Right? Is this the question, teacher? No. What is the question? Find a number z that satisfies the conclusion of the mean value theorem. What is the conclusion of the mean value theorem? Integral a to b f of x dx is equal to f of z times b minus a. So you need to find this z. Okay, right. So let's start the step. To find z. Okay, right. What to know? What I need to do? Right. To find z such that your f of z is equal to what? 3 over 4. Right. So now again I will write the statement, okay? I will write the statement of the theorem, okay? Right. What is that? We are going to write the theorem. This is integral -1 to -4 to -1 and 3 divided by x square dx is equal to what? 9 by 4, right? So this one I'm going to write it in. This is what? Your f of x, okay? I'm going to write in f of z. So if this is f of x is what? 3 over x square. And what is your f of z? Which is 3 over z square. So 3 divided by z square is equal to what? 3 by 4. So what happens now? Now 3 gets cancelled. 1 by z square equals 1 by 4. You can flip it. When you flip it, z square equals what? 4. So which implies z is equal to what? Plus 2 and minus 2. You can do it in the calculator. Right? Yes. Now I got two values. But what is the theorem saying? The theorem saying is at least one value. Look here. Then there exists a number z. There exists a number z in the open interval a comma b. There is a number, okay? That means only one number is going to that. But I got plus 2 and minus 2, okay? What is my interval? Look at here. My interval is -4, -1. So this is 0 and this is -1. Where is -4? Let me make the line bigger. So this is my 0, right? 0, it is not given, but you should not write. So this is -1 and this is -4, right? Yes or no? Right. So now you got z2 values plus 2 and minus 2, right? Plus 2 is coming where? Plus 2 is coming here. Where is minus 2 coming here? Minus 2 is coming here. It means what? In this interval, at least one value. So it means z is equal to 2 is not a value. Only z is equal to 2, z is equal to what? Minus 2 is the value. Got it? Right. The next is we are going to find average value. What is the formula for average value? We said 1 divided by b minus a integral a to b f of x dx. This is the formula for what? Average value. In the exam, you should write the formula, keep in your mind. Okay? Right. Just now we calculated average value. Can you see that slowly? Look here. So this is what we calculated, right? Average value, right? So what is that? B minus A. This is your average value, right? This is your average value, which is 3 by 4, right? How, teacher, this is the average value? Let me explain. Look at here. The same part we work out, everything. We are getting what? So this is going to become what? Your average value. What is the formula? 1 divided by, so there is a b minus a, right? So look here. So from this formula, you directly write it. Let me write here. Look here. So integral a to b f of x dx is equal to f of z b minus a. I divide by b minus a, okay, and I divide by b minus a. It gets cancelled. So 1 divided by b minus a integral a to b f of z dz is equal to what? F of z. So it means what? This is the average value. So directly you can write after the formula average value is equal to 3 by 4. Whatever you are getting, step number 1. This is step number 1 and this is step number 2 and this is step number 3. Super question, nice question and easy to get the marks. Let me do one more question because I said it's an important question. So I'm going to do at least 2 or 3 questions from this exercise. Given 0 to 3 f of 3x square dx is 77. Answer is given, no need to integrate, keep in your mind. Find a number z and it satisfies the conclusion of the mean value theorem. And the next question is find the average value. Okay, so this is the second question, we are going to do it. Okay, same manner we will start the solution. So let's start the solution. Okay, right. So integral a to b f of x dx is equal to, let me write the theorem. Okay, what is the theorem? The theorem is integral a to b f of x dx is equal to what? f of z times b minus a. What is your a? What is your b? Your a is 0 and b is 3. A is the lower limit and b is the upper limit. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. So integral 0 to 3, 3x square dx is equal to f of z. This is step number 1. b minus a, which is 3 minus 0. Right. This is already worked out and the answer is given as 27. So this equals 27 is equal to, right, f of z times 3 minus 0, which is 3, right? You can divide or you can cross multiply, whatever you can do. I think best way is what? You can divide. That is the main thing. So I divide by 3, I divide by 3. So 9 is equal to f of z. This is going to become what? Your average value. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. Now what is step number 2? Step number 2 is to find what? Z. So to find Z, we are going to use the theorem. What is that again? So what is given in your things? This is your f of x. So what is your f of z? F of z is 3z square. Okay. So the same thing, you write it as 3z square is equal to, right? 3z square is equal to what? B minus a. What is your b minus a? B minus a is, sorry, 1 minute. So let me write this step to find z such that your f of z is equal to what? 9. Keep in your mind. Okay. So this is the important step I forgot to tell you. The same thing here also I wrote it. To find z such that f of z is equal to what? 3 over 4. Keep in this in your mind. Same thing here also 9. So 3z square is equal to 9. So divide by 3, divide by 3. So what happens now? Z square is equal to 3 and z is equal to square root of 3 with plus minus. So it means plus 1.732 and minus 1.732. There are two values. Okay. And what is your interval? Let's take the interval 0 to 3. So your interval is what? 0 to 3. This is 0 and this is 3. There are two values, right? So here is 1.732. But the negative answer is here, but it is out of the integral. Limits, sorry, not out of the integral, or you can say out of the value, whatever it is. So this is cancelled, right? So there exists only z value, which is 1.732. Clear? Which is equal to root 3 also. You can write it, no problem. Right. Now we need to find the average value. How to find the average value? I told you already. So you have to write the formula 1 divided by b minus a integral a to b f of x dx, which is equal to, this is going to become your average value. Keep in your mind, this is your average value. You can write it directly. Your answer is 9. Because the above is what? Integral is there. Got it? Yes. The next question which I'm going to do is a little different question. What is that? So the same question, find a number z, okay, that satisfies the mean value theorem, average value. Is this the answer given here? No. Answer is not there. So first of all, we need to integrate this one to get the answer, right? Yes, let's start the solution. First step is integrate. First is integrate 0 to 5 square root of x plus 4 into dx. This one first we need to integrate, okay? Right. So you know the formula for square root of x in differentiation, but integration, it's a little bit difficult. You need to make it as power 1 by 2 half plus 1 divided by 1. Also you can do it. So in this way, if your coefficient of x is 1, you can apply that. Otherwise it is little difficult. Keep in your mind. Okay, let's start the integration. Again I'm telling, when you integrate square root, keep in your mind, if the coefficient of x is 1, you follow this method. If the coefficient of x is not 1, please use substitution method. What is substitution method? You're going to call something as u. Keep in your mind. So I'm going to write this as integral 0 to 5 x plus 4 to the power of half into dx. What is integral of x power n dx? which is x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus integrating constant c. If there is a limit is there, you are not supposed to put c. So this equals integral 0 to 5. Now I am going to do the integration. So which is equal to x plus 4 to the power of 3 over 2, which is half plus 1 divided by half plus 1. Because you see n plus 1, n plus 1. And the limit is 0 to 5. So this equals x plus 4 to the power of 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2, and the limit is 0 to 5. So this equals, let me flip this, 2 over 3, and then this is x plus 4 to the power of 3 over 2, 0 to 5. This equals 2 over 3, upper limit minus lower limit. So what's your upper limit? 5. So 5 plus 4 to the power of 3 over 2 minus lower limit is 0 plus 4 to the power of 3 over 2. So upper minus lower, put everything in the calculator. Let me put in the calculator. Okay. So this is 2 over 3, right, bracket open. 5 plus 4 is 9 to the power of fraction mode 3 over 2, and then minus, okay, 4 to the power of 3 over 2, 4 to the power of fraction mode 3 over 2, and then bracket close, which is equal to 38 over 3. So I got the answer 38 over 3. So this is your what? Just your integral, not the final answer. 0 to 5 square root of x plus 4 into dx. It means the answer is given now, which is 38 by 3. Okay, right. So let's start the theorem now. What is the theorem? Step number 2, right? So integral a to b f of x dx is equal to f of z times b minus a. So integral a to b is integral 0 to 5 square root of x plus 4 dx equals f of z times b minus a. What's your b? B is 5, a is 0. Lower limit is a and upper limit is b. So this answer just now we worked out 38 divided by 3. This is the one. 38 by 3. This equals f of z, right, times 5. Okay. Now divide by 5. So this is 38 divided by 3 divided by 5. So this equals f of z 5 by 5. So 38 divided by, so which is 15, which is equal to f of z. Clear? Actually, some people will confuse you with this idea. Let me do this step as this listen. So we have 38 by 3, right? Which is equal to f of z times 5. Why I am repeating this step again? So what I am going to do, I am not going to divide by 5. So I will bring this 5 this side. Here what it is doing, it is multiplying. When it comes this side, it will divide, okay, like this. So now this will give you a clear idea. So which is 38 divided by 15 is equal to what? F of z. Okay. This is going to become what? Your average value, but you are not supposed to give here. You should write a separate formula because separate marks will be given for average value, right? So now the next step number 3, right? So the step number 3 is you are going to find what? Z such that your f of z is equal to what? 38 divided by 15. Okay, right. So what is your question? Your question is integral 0 to 5 square root of x plus 4 dx. So this is your f of x. So what is your f of z? Your f of z is the same thing you write in terms of what? Z. So this will be f of z will be square root of z plus 4 is equal to 38 divided by 15. It's a little bit difficult to simplify, but never mind. What actually z plus 4? I'm going to square this expressions. Usually if you have something like root x is equal to 2. If I square this, what will happen? X is equal to 4. Remember? The same idea I'm going to do it. So this is z plus 4 square root the whole square is equal to 38 divided by 15 the whole square. Okay. So this equals z plus 4 is equal to 38 divided by 15 the whole square, right? Now, which implies z equals 38 divided by 15 the whole square. This 4 comes that side, minus 4. So which implies z is equal to, let me put in the calculator. So bracket open, fraction mode, 38 divided by 15, bracket close, and then square, and then minus 4, which is equal to 544 divided by 225. 544 divided by 225. I cannot able to guess what is this. I need to convert into decimal, which is 2.47417. 41777. This is your z value. We want to make sure the z is in between the interval a comma b. So what is your interval? Your interval is 0 to 5. So what's your z value? Which is 2.4177. So definitely this is answer is your z value. So minimum one value, at least one value in between a comma b, right? Yes, let's go to find the next step. Next step number what? 4. Actually 3 steps, but here it is 4. Why? We did the integration. So now what we are going to do? Find the average value. So what you are going to do? You must write the formula. Integral b to a f of x dx 1 over b minus a. After that you take this value. This is your average value, which is equal to what? 38 divided by what? 15. This is your average value. 15 or 5? 38 divided by 15, right? 38 divided by 15 is your average value, right? 38 divided by 15 is your average value, right? Right. So this finishes your exercise number 5.5. Okay, right. So 5.5 is over, right? Keep in your mind. This finishes your 5.5 exercise is over, right? Am I right? It's 5.5. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. Is it 5.5? Yes, right. So now 5.5 exercise is over, but still we are in module 1. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. I hope today's video made the concepts easier for you. Remember one thing, practice, pause the video. Pause means stop it. Pause the video when needed, and try the problems on your own. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment and share this with your classmates. And most importantly, subscribe for more upcoming lessons in Calculus 2 and beyond. Because East or West, Dr. Zahir Math YouTube channel is the best. See you in the next class or next video. Inshallah. Take care. Bye bye.